Aries, hi. This is gonna be a reading for the week of the 19th. These are general readings. They're gonna cover the present, the challenge, the past, the outcome, the path for the future. It's more about you, more about the situation, more about your hopes and fears, and your final outcome. So, for your present, we have the Emperor. For the challenge, we have, I'm not gonna take any of those. The Two of Pentacles. For the past, we have the Empress. The recent past, we have the Ten of Cups. The outcome, if nothing else changes, the King of Swords. Let's do it better this way. We have a more unilateral way. The path for the future is gonna be the Eight of Wands. More about you is gonna be both. Apparently, all three. King of Swords, the Fool, and the Six of Wands. Alright, let's move this a bit aside to make room. More about the situation at hand. The Tower. Okay, interesting. More about your hopes and fears. Six of Swords. And finally, the final outcome is going to be the Hermit. Alright, let's get into this. For the present, you have the Emperor. Okay, when the Emperor usually comes up, it means authority or a father figure. You can see the Emperor being sturdy in his chair. This is telling me, I'm gonna say something related to your father, but something needs to have authority in your life. You're in a place where you want to create your own life structure, as if your life is all over the place, as if it's not structured. Let's see. What goes with it is the Two of Pentacles. You see, it's weird because with the Emperor means there is structure or you need structure. However, the Two of Pentacles is your current challenge. The Two of Pentacles signifies balance. So I'm guessing your structure is reaching a balance, or your lack of structure is balanced. There is a balance there. We're going to clarify that a bit. Let's see. All right, and one more. Okay, the King of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Wands, sorry, and the Two of Wands. You have three wands. Interesting. The King of Wands is a vision, whilst the Four of Wands is community, and the Two of Wands is choice. I don't know how to explain this. The thing that pops to mind is that you have a vision of what needs to be done to attain that balance. However, there is a community at hand. I'm guessing the community is either with you or against you. But with the two, I'm guessing you have a choice. It's either you go with the community or you go with what you believe in. I don't know about you, but when it comes to me, I always go with what I believe in. Moving on to the past. In the past, you have the Empress. The Empress card is an earth sign. It's a sign of fertility, abundance, and creativity. It reminds us that there is abundance. You had an abundance of knowledge, you had an abundance of information. There was something that was right in front of you, but you just chose not to see. Let's clarify it, shall we? Page of Swords, Nine of Swords, and Two of Swords. Three swords. What is it with the commoners? For the Page of Swords, you have curiosity. You had curiosity actually in your past. You were curious about the situation. You were curious about everything that was happening. The curiosity led to anxiety, which is the sign of the Nine of Swords. Your past was covered with curiosity that led to anxiety, but it led to a decision. You can see her holding two swords blindfolded. She already made up her mind. There was a decision that was made here. In the recent past, you have the Ten of Cups concerning this decision. I don't know why I feel it had something to do with marriage. There is this vibe. I'm getting that message of marriage. I'm not sure though. Let's clarify a bit. Alright, it's one. Two and three. As a starters, you had the Nine of Pentacles, followed by the Six of Pentacles, followed by the Ten of Pentacles. There was independence, there was wealth in your recent past. However, I don't know, something about this, the independence and the wealth, it had something to do with the charity, or you were charitable with your feelings, with your emotions, with your wealth. Something was charitable. Trying to, I don't know. Strong bonds were formed. You were charitable. You were independent. And it led you to this. It led you to the Ten of Pentacles, which signifies strong bonds and foundations. There was happiness here. was in the past. Why though? The outcome, if nothing changes, let's hope more happiness, I guess. The Knight of Swords. Something haste, something impatience, something quick. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords, please. For the Ace of Swords, we get the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. There was a turning in a cycle. A cycle either began again or stopped, but it reached its end. However, a cycle is a cycle. It can either be broken or repeated. So, after you reached that cycle, you got to the Eight of Cups. You realize that you need to move on from a situation. The Wheel of Fortune was the cycle, and you knew that you needed to move on from that cycle. And to move on from that cycle, you have the Lover card, which is a love and a union. There is either someone here helping you to move on, or you have someone in mind that will help you to move on. Let's see more about you. When it comes to more about you, you have the King of Swords, the Fool, and the Six of Wands. The King of Swords is the truth. You are a truthful person. You can see it from the King. The King of Swords is a truthful person. You are true to yourself, true to your nature. It's that feeling of being truthful that leads you to have a fresh start. You need a leap of faith. You have something in mind. You are thinking of something when I'm saying it. And this card signifies that you should go for it. There is a leap of faith that needs to be done. This was a pop-up card. I didn't choose this card. You should consider taking a leap of faith in anything in your life. Aries. I just did Pisces before this. When it comes to the Six of Wands, the Six of Wands means recognition. See, if you take your leap of faith, you're gonna have recognition. The thing that's going on in your head that's making you need to take the leap of faith is gonna provide you with recognition. Let's clarify a bit more. Alright. To clarify, we have the Hanged Man, the Ten of Swords, the Moon, and the Page of Wands. Let's go in that order. For the Hanged Man, you need to let go of something to take that leap of faith. The Hanged Man means letting go. Every time the Hanged Man came up, for every reading I've done, it had to do with a situation that needed to be let go. And I couldn't agree more. We always need to let go in our life to be able to have more opportunities, and we need to take the leap of faith for those opportunities. For the Ten of Swords, there is endings. See, they complement each other. The Ten of Swords is the card for endings and defeat. They complement each other. You need to go through the ending to reach the Moon. Wait. See, the Moon always triggers me because it can mean illusion, it can mean mystery, and it can mean dreams. I don't know if you're going through an illusion or not, or if it's just a dream for you. Let's clarify with the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is enthusiasm. You're enthusiastic about this. It shows. Even in the card it shows. In your life it shows. When I'm talking, I know that your enthusiasm is through the roof. Just knock the camera, but it's fine. I don't know. Let's see more about the situation. This was all about you. Let's see the situation. The situation has the Tower. The Tower is a sudden change. The situation needs to be changed. There needs to be a sudden change. Let's dive right into this. First pop-up. Alright. The Strength, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. For the Strength card, there is courage, there is self-control. I'm guessing you mustered up what needed to be done. You got to the point where you know what needs to be done and you're going to start taking action. With the Seven of Pentacles, it just reinforces the idea of this, because the Seven of Pentacles means that there needs to be investment. You're going to invest in yourself. You're going to see the situation through. You know what? I'm going to go back to the past to your future. The past to your future had the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, there is travel, there is news. With the recent COVID, we all need news and travel, don't we? You have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Two queens. First queen, the Queen of Swords. There's astuteness. How else can I say this? She is a guarded but intelligent woman. There is a situation that needs time for you to get to know with the Queen of Swords. This is why the Queen of Pentacles comes in. The Queen of Pentacles represents abundance, it represents creativity. And the Ace of Pentacles represents prosperity. This is your path to the future. You're gonna have prosperity in your future. This is your card. This is what you need to know in this whole reading. This is the most important card for you in the past of the future. Alright. Let's continue, shall we? Your hopes and your fears are the Six of Swords. There is a transition that's gonna happen in your life and you're afraid of it. It's scaring you. Let's clarify it a bit more. Let's clarify that transition, please. The Star, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. There is hope. The Star is the representation of hope. There is hope. And with the Ten of Wands, there is a burden. There is hope, but there is a burden. You're burdened by something. I don't know what it is. Could it be the Queen of Cups? The Queen of Cups is a nurturing energy. It shouldn't be burdening you. It should be lightening your mood instead of burdening you. Let's see the final outcome. The final outcome, you have the Hermit. For the final outcome, why do you have the Hermit? The Hermit is solitude. Please explain. Why would you need to be, why would you want to be in solitude? Something. Nope. Alright. Thought something popped up there. Alright. For the Hermit, you have the Five of Cups, Death, and Justice. For those of you who don't know, this is my favorite card. Five of Wands. You have a conflict. That's why you're gonna most probably be in solitude, because of that conflict. However, Death, which everybody fears, but you should all embrace, death. Death means an ending, however, it also means a beginning. That solitude is going to lead you to an ending with a situation. However, remember, with every ending, there's a new beginning, and this is why I welcome this card. Because we all need new beginnings in our lives. At any chapter, you need a new beginning. If it's a bad chapter, you need a beginning to a new one. That's a good one. And if it's a good chapter, you need a new beginning to a better one. And for the final card, you have the Justice. You have fairness, you have cause and effect. See? It's gonna be an ending, however, it's gonna be due to something that makes sense. The fairness in the Justice card is leading you to that new beginning. I hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.